Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to another 7 Nights Rebirth video. In today's video guys, we're gonna be giving you the dragon team. I was asked by the comments to deliver a dragon team. The reason I haven't done it before it's because not so worth to farm, but for people who wanna farm the dragon, get some good gears from him. I mean, getting the HP gear from him is not bad for your healer, for more heals, and also the vanguard for some attack, like some characters need only attack, so it's actually a little bit useful. But I wanted to get the other ones more sooner, and I advise you to do the same. Ox King and the Snake, the Devourer, are the best two to farm in. And when you settle with your gears, you can come here to get some gears for your healers and for your other DPSs that count only on attack, so they get a lot of attack from the set. So without further ado, let's go and start with the team. So this is the dragon stage and this is stage 10. Of course, we're only doing stage 10s because as FTP going here, it just seems impossible. So we're gonna go here. So the team is going to be Shane, Rachel, Yui, Ivan, and Biscuit. So Ivan, Rachel, Yui, we all get for free in the game when we start the game, so you all might have them. And Shane is gonna be the DPSer. We also got her for free just by logging in into the game. You got her for free, so you must have her. And for Biscuit right here, she is the target for your wish list, so if you didn't get her, rush and get her because she's the best raid character, and not only raid, castle rush, any places that you need support damage, she's gonna be there for you. Now for people who doesn't have Biscuit by any chance, who are unlucky, or whatever your reasons are, you can also put Lena because Lena can give damage dealt, so you can use this buff instead and buff your damage dealt. It's not similar, not fast enough, and not as much damage, but it's doable as well. And for people who doesn't have both of them, you can go like you can go for example with Lucy just for extra healing, no buff, but it's gonna take so much long, like so much longer than it should be, so be aware of that. But basically this is the team we're gonna be using. We're gonna be using Biscuit on luck rate set, 70% luck rate, 7000 HP, and 1.4 on defense. I have defense on both weapons and luck rate on both armors. And for Ivan, we have the defense set, of course, because the more defense you have, the more defensive our team is gonna be, and the more block rate is gonna be giving us, and the shield is gonna be more and more better. So defense, 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 defense. The defense set was all defense and as much defensive stats as possible if you can get them as well. And now for Rachel, we are using also, I'm using the block rate set with 56% block rate. I need to work a little bit on it more. If you can get it a little more, it's gonna be good. But it's because the only reason I have only 56 is because I have all attack on all of them. Just because I want her to do some damage because she's a semi sub DPS as well. But we want her to be a little bit tanky and not get one-shotted, so that's why I'm going with this set on here with her. And now for Yui, we are going also the block set with all defense and HP, just so she can sustain 10,000 HP, as you can see, some defense because he does the physical damage, and some block rate over here just from the set. This needs a little bit of work, but this is what I have for now. And I'm using Nina for crit rate, 15% more crit rate. And finally, a Chain. I am using the damage dealt set on her because the damage dealt, guys, for you people who doesn't know, is the best set in the game for most of the damage dealers in your teams. Not because they have only damage dealt plus 30%, but also it's the best set for bosses, raids, like especially raids as well, because it gives boss damage boost 40%. So you have 40% just from the set for the boss damage. That's gonna help us deal more boss damage, and the Biscuit is gonna give us also 40, so that is 80% damage on bosses that I have, and this helps a lot to deal damage and deal more damage on the bosses. 3.4k attack, we need a little bit of work on here 30, 45 crit rate. I gonna have 35 from her passive, so it's gonna be 80, and Nina is gonna be 95. That is overload of crit. I don't need that much crit. I can put another than Nina, but sometimes this bitch decides like, okay, I have 80%, but I'm not gonna crit. I'm not gonna do it, you know? So I just put Nina just to make her by force to crit and not miss any crit, because crit here is very important. And then she have 2.4 of crit damage. Of also needs some work. If you have more, it's gonna be better. But this is what we have right now, and this is what we're going with. This is gonna be the team. And now what we wanna do here is go with the repeat battle. And this is gonna be this skill priority. We're gonna be using it like this. You wanna buff with her. Then you wanna prioritize the attack. Then you wanna prioritize the heal. Then you wanna put some burns on him to lower his damage, and then you want a shield, and that is pretty it for the low. Just put it put this one right here just for some debuffs, because she inflict some debuffs, and we can actually help us a little bit. So do it like this. Actually we want this, put the defense better for us, so when it's reroll, the other attack will have more physical vulnerability. We don't care about defense reduction because he doesn't he can't lower his defense. So we want just to inflict physical damage more, and it's gonna help us deal more damage. This is gonna be the repeat battle. We gotta press start now and show you how the team works. So sadly, Shane is not as strong as she was supposed to be, so she takes the longer to clear a stage. For example, Espada takes only 2 actions and that's it. And the same for Pascal, 2 3 if you're unlucky. But for Shane, she takes a lot of turns. As you can see, her damage doesn't exceed, like, especially with mine, like she can deal between 30k to 45, and that's the maximum she can deal. And here in this content, dealing this amount of damage is not enough to actually 2 shots or 3 shots, so it's gonna take a little bit of a while, and that's how it's gonna go. So now you can see that he did a lot of damage to our Shane. So that's why we're using Ivan and Yui. Yui is mandatory here anyway, because you want a burn immunity, and you're not gonna go and put Ariel here because she's gonna be useless. So she's gonna be a good healer. You see here she did 32k, so that is the best I've seen for her. For mine, the one with me at T2, the best she does is this kind of damage. And you can see with the follow-up 10k and with the normal one 6k, this is what she does in here. So like we were saying, hopefully they put Awakening soon, because her Awakening is what made her very strong and so good. So let's hope that we get her T2, her Awakening soon, and see her doing 100 and above k like she was doing in the first 7 nights of Rebirth. Because in here she doesn't do much. We need her to be faster, but unlucky, this is not the case here. As you can see, all of these turns, and we 32 turns, and we are almost there, but it took 34 turns to actually get him less than half. And you can see the whole team is so low. So now if Shane doesn't if you don't sustain the heal and the shields like this, like the way we did, and we keep it on auto, by the way, I'm not pressing anything, they do it on auto, but like this auto skill that I'm using is the best to keep your team sustained and to keep them doing damage as much as possible. Now you have to pay attention on one thing. Shane is kind of an invested character damage. The more invested she is, the more damage she's gonna do, and the more the fastest she's gonna be. So at T2 she's gonna deal more damage on debuffs, okay, and at T6 she's gonna even deal much more. That's what makes her really strong and really do much damage. And the problem is that there's a lot of difference between the tiers, and we gotta talk more about that. But now this is basically the team, guys. This is how you do it. As you can see, no, stop. It's all on auto, And we got one HP with HP and one was block red. Of course, nothing. Oh shit, like the usual, my usual luck set. So this is the team. This is how you do it. This is the skill priority. For people, like, I've been asked a lot and I'm really surprised. Like, people don't even look at what I'm doing. Like, you guys ask me a lot, how you put more than 3? You can't put more than 3 here. To put the auto anyway, you come to skill priority here, and here you can put all you want and just start battle. This is how you do it. So please, no one in the comments come and ask me, hey, how do you put more than 3? I'm literally showing that, by the way. So anyway, this is how you put this. This is the skill priority you need. This is the team that you need. Now let's speak a little bit about Shane. So Shane, right here, she deals more damage. Right here, adds damage on T2, grants an additional 20% damage boost for each debuff on the target max when you 4 stacks. So we're gonna be dealing 80% more damage because I have her at T2. So this is like, this is the difference. Like, her tears are a little bit broken. It makes her stronger. Without them, she's a little bit like weaker. Like, it's still doable. I did this dragon before I get her T2, and it was the same strategy, but a little bit longer. But I did it many times before I got a T2. I got a T2 by the login, so it was far away anyway. And now for the T6, this is where the stupidity comes. She will add damage. It grants an additional 50% damage boost for each debuff on the target, and it's gonna be 4 stacks. So you have 80% more damage on the boss just by the set that I have and Biscuit, and then you are gonna get 80% from here and 200% at T6 from here. 200. So you combine all of them together, and your Shin is gonna be crazy, like crazy good. So they made her a little bit of an investing character for her to do that. So in case you guys wondering why my Shin sucks, like in 7 Nights 1 she was so much stronger. She had Awakening there, and she was different. In here she needs T6, and hopefully when we get an Awakening she's gonna be even more. But I've seen some statistics and some people told me that, as you can show her now, like the best she can do is 40-45k. This is the best that you can deal with her at T2, fully invested. But when you enhance her skill, because look at the difference in the damage when you enhance it, it's gonna be 120% more. When you enhance the skill and you have her at T6, she can deal from 100k to 120k, and people want, like some whales told me, but that is whale level of gears I'm talking about. She dealt to 130, 135. So this is when she's gonna be two-shotting, I think, this freaking dragon when she's that invested, but that's gonna take a long time, especially for F2P. So don't worry about it a lot. So that is the team for the dragon, guys. That's all the information, everything we can talk about this video. So I hope this video helped you, and thank you so much for watching the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Your boy D3 as you guys. Peace.